So, little Future, he's 9 months at the time or whatever, and he crawls in my lap, and it was like, this is going to be my responsibility. God, I remember leaving that night, and God saying, God saying to me, raising this child, it's going to be your responsibility. Mm. And realizing that, I pray to God, are you sure this is what you want me to do? Say, son, this is for you.
The first night?
Yeah, the first night. Mm-hmm. It's going to be your responsibility. And
was that scary?
Oh, yeah. I think scary just in the sense of, not scary, but it was more so an opportunity. Like, okay, God, this is what you want me to do. This is, stepping in to raise, a child with C and this and that. And realizing that, okay, God, like, I know she's the one for me, but also, too, I'm going to take this responsibility as well. Like, okay, like, and I was ready for that. I was ready to, I love children, as you know, I love kids and everything else, but it was like, man, to help raise a child and everything else, understanding that, okay, God, you're gonna give me this opportunity. What a gift. Even Jesus himself, like Joseph was a stepdad. I was like, okay, it wasn't biologically his. So I'm like, okay, God, you're gonna give me this opportunity to love the way that you were loved, like to love the way that you want us to love, the way, God, that you want me to. And so then, it's been an amazing journey, obviously.
The first thing that many people are saying, and I have to say I agree, is that him calling his son Little Future is cringe as hell. Because yes, his son's name is Future. He is the son of the rapper Future and the singer Sierra. But god damn it, Russ, you don't got a different nickname for him or something? You gotta call him Lil Future all the time? And the second thing I noticed people were really saying is something about Russ's wholesome attitude and persona that he puts off doesn't quite seem genuine. And you could tell because the person that's in the room with him as they're recording this, Brandon Marshall, every time they cut to him, this is what his face looked like. Bro was not impressed. I think the fact that he said on the first night that he met Little Future, he knew he was going to be his responsibility is a little weird. He then later on in the podcast compared himself to the father of Jesus, Joseph, saying Joseph was a stepdad too. I'm obviously leaning more towards the side that Russell Wilson is a little bit corny and cringy with how he talks about being a stepdad. But him actually fulfilling his role and his responsibility is something that at the end of the day, you have to respect. Because someone has to be the stand-up, quote-unquote, good guy, or else society would truly crash and burn. So no matter how cringy it looks or how corny it sounds, salute to Russ for actually doing the hard work that a lot of men just wouldn't want to do.
Yo, these men are mad as hell at Russell Wilson. I ain't never seen no hate and shit like this. They are literally angrier at Russell Wilson for stepping up and being a great father versus a man who got 9, 10 kids out here who are waking up fatherless every day. And that's who they choose to be angry at, the one that is doing it. It's some crazy shit. Y'all know Russell Wilson did this interview basically saying he prayed over a napkin. 3 days later, he met Sierra. Her baby was 9 months old, crawled up in his lap, and right there he got a divine feeling that, yeah, if I'm going to be with her, this going to be me too. I'm gonna take care of this young man. I'm going to step in and be a father figure to him. And the men are mad as hell. Now, it'd be different if Future was actually an active father, coming every weekend and all this kind of stuff. But from what it looks like, that ain't happening. So why would y'all want this man who chooses to marry a boy's mother to neglect and treat this young man differently? I'm sure he's not stopping Future for having a relationship with his son, but nah, he ain't gonna treat him different. And yes, he's gonna love him just like he's his own, as he should. What is the problem? Why is that bothering y'all? I think it bothers y'all. These men would not mind if he was a scrub. If he was a sorry ass, they would not mind. But because he is stunting on Future, because he could take this boy to these games and all this type of shit, y'all hating, man. Stop hating. And hate the one that you really should hate, which is the one that's out here having all these fatherless kids. Have a good day.
Yes, boss. Back here again once again, man. Hey, listen. I've been waiting and I've been gathering all these clips, all these videos. There's a lot of stuff that hit the internet this week, and I'll be dropping them next week. So one of the main ones I took notice of was when Russell Wilson did an interview with Brandon Marshall. And in the interview, he was talking about, you know, him being a stepfather, being married to Ciara, all of these things, right? Now, I'm going to show you something. This interview had to happen. I'm glad this happened. There's so much teaching lessons out of it. I couldn't wait to make this video. So I'm going to be real with you. When I seen this, I already knew that there was going to be a lot of backlash coming Russell Wilson's way. And that's perfectly fine, right? There's a lot of good stuff out of that you can take. You feel me? So Russell Wilson basically said, yo, like, him being a stepfather, you know, like, from the very first night he met Baby Future, he thought, yo, like, this is it. Like, this is going to be me right here, right? Now, some dudes, yeah, they do know what they want to do. Like, oh, I want to be a stepdad, or I want to be a dad, or whatever the case may be, right? I'm going to show you something. You can see it and tell that Russell Wilson is raised in like a good way, like raised good background, good upbringing, all of those things. You have to remember, that's why I said I'm so glad I could do this video. Because of him being such a positive dude, not a lot of people are familiar with positivity like that. So some people are going to look at it like you're weird, man. You get what I'm saying? That's one. Two, the fact that he calls Future son Baby Future, that's going to also come off weird, which I get that. You feel me? He could call him another name, right? But I'm going to show you the biggest point about it that makes a lot of dudes bitter. You feel me? And I'm going to teach you this. If you're a woman, listen closely, because I'm a man. I'm going to teach you this shit. There's a lot of dudes in this world that aren't worth shit. You feel me? And when they see that there's a decent dude in the room, they feel threatened. You get what I'm saying? Because that's the definition of a person who's more real, more solid. There's a lot of dudes who run around here acting like they're real and they're not. You get what I'm saying? Creating a bunch of kids in the world and not taking care of them. And everybody knows every child needs their father in their life. There's a lot of guys in the world that have created kids and do not want to be a part of their kids' life. I know a lot of people like that. You get what I'm saying? Niggas who beef with me do the same shit. Don't even really take care of their kids like that. You feel me? You have to realize there's a lot of people that favor Future in this situation because why? Future is very relatable. Future has a bunch of kids. He's a baby daddy to a bunch of females. Bunch of kids out here. Is he taking care of all of his kids? I don't really think so, bro. You get what I'm saying? So it leaves a void that needs to be filled. You feel me? So a kid needs a father, just like when that kid doesn't have a father and he grows up, that can play with him in his development in life. Because there's a lot of kids, they feel abandoned or they feel like something's wrong with them, like because they never had their dad or their dad never wanted them. You get what I'm saying? Russell Wilson filled a void that needed to be taken care of. And I'm going to show you another one, right? Why a lot of dudes don't like Russell Wilson. Because they're going to be automatically jealous of little Future. You feel me? Future son. Because why? A lot of them know what it's like to be a little Future. A lot of them never was raised with their daddy. So a lot of people is looking at Russell Wilson like, yo, you're Captain Save-A-Ho or you're Superman with the S on your chest. A lot of them dudes never had somebody that came and saved their mom and showed them love like that. I'm giving you game right now. There's a lot of dudes that's not feeling that. But also at the end of the day, I'm going to spin it back around and I'm going to show you what's real, right? Russell Wilson, stand-up dude. You could see it, right? But here's the problem in the situation. Russell Wilson, I'm going to be honest with you, dog. I like him, but he needs more experience in life. You feel me? And this is just facts. Because Russell Wilson, single dude, right? Was a single dude. Humble, good dude, right? Getting money, all of that. What do females think about most dudes like this? Yo, you're corny, right? But Russell Wilson is going to get a pass because why? He's a multi-millionaire. You get what I'm saying? You rich. You're a starting quarterback. You can change my life. You can come and rescue me. Females wouldn't mind a Russell Wilson coming to rescue them because he has millions of dollars. You get what I'm saying? This is why I said I can kind of see some of the point that some of the dudes are making because it's like, here's the deal. There's females that run and go mess with these dudes that they know they shouldn't be out here messing with. But you can't go ahead and blame them sometimes because a lot of them never had their father in their life. You get what I'm saying? Boston Richie, a rapper, he said this in a line, and this is so true, bruh. I don't quote music, But this was one of the realest lines I ever heard in a song. He was like, how the hell she gonna respect me when she ain't had no father figure? Which means I could be nice to you or respectful, but that don't mean that you gonna respect me. That's why a lot of dudes, they do grimy shit to females. I'm not saying that it's justified, but what I'm trying to tell you is that there are some people that see their form of way of doing things as the best way to do things. You get what I'm saying? Future wasn't there to be in Little Future's life. Russell Wilson stepped up, right? That's a good thing to do. Here's what was kind of crazy when he was kind of comparing himself to, like Joseph, he fathered Jesus. And like, I understand the point that you're getting, but the little kid isn't Jesus, dog. Yeah, he needs a father in his life. You get what I'm saying? If you want to do the right thing, just say that. But here's the thing you need to understand, right? If Russell Wilson was a broke good dude on the side of the road, I'm telling you this right now, Ciara would not be rocking with him, dog. And this is facts. There's a lot of females that want a good dude to come and save them. They want a simp with money. You feel me? A person who shows sympathy. That's what a simp is. You feel me? Most females aren't going to settle for guys like that because that's not who they want. And I'm going to say that again. A lot of females aren't going to settle for the good person or the good dude because that's not who they really wanted. And this is something I learned in life. A lot of the dudes that females really wanted probably never got their shit together or never bossed up. You feel me? So they seen that time is running on. I got to pick up and I got to keep it moving. So they kept it moving accordingly. But you have to understand this as well. And I'm going to spin it back around one more time again in a different angle, right? And this is a learning lesson. If you are single with no kids, man or woman, I don't care who you are. Listen closely to me, dog, because I'm not going to miss when I talk to you. And I'm not going to give you wrong information to lead you off a cliff. If you have no kids, man or woman, you should not be dating somebody who has children. And I'm going to tell you why. A person, man or woman, who has children already started their life. You feel me? So if they have kids, I have a female, or I got a baby mom, or I got a baby dad, and they have children, I'm telling you this right now, you're coming behind those children. You have a clean slate in life. I'm going to spin it around in a different way. If you have a clean slate in life, bro, you feel me? You're fresh in the world. Why would you go and pick up something that was already started? Why not get into a brand new situation? I'm not saying people ain't perfect or there's no good dudes or good females that have kids. There are. What I'm trying to tell you is their situation is different. Their time, effort, and energy is more likely going to have to go into that child. You get what I'm saying? And you wanting to go ahead and let me help you love your child. How about you start messing with somebody that doesn't have a child? You feel me? So they can give you more of their time and attention. Because you're just going to end up being second to their children, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is some shit that I want a lot of people to learn. Women, men, especially if you're a loving person, you're caring, you have to understand this. There are some people that will want you to help them and love their family or love the family that they created. But guess what? They need help. You have a fresh start. Why are you giving your time, energy, and effort to somebody that probably wouldn't give it to you if you didn't have a clean slate? You get what I'm saying? So that's the angle I wanted to kill real quick and fast. I understand, once again, some people, they are not used to positivity. They frown upon that. Like, who in the hell is this perfect dude? He's not perfect. Nobody's perfect. But the fact that he's really trying to do the stepfather thing and do that, you have to understand, if it wasn't for stepfathers or somebody who stepped up in the picture, that would be one more miserable child in the friggin' world, bro. There's a lot of miserable adults in the world that still are broken from things that happened to them in their childhood, dog. You feel me? There's a lot of people walk around with a lot of baggages on them. You feel me? And here's what makes it worse, why a lot of dudes don't show Russell Wilson respect. And this is something Russell Wilson need to understand. Ciara has been around the industry for some time, bro. Ciara messed with Bow Wow. She messed with 50 Cent. She messed with Future. Her and Future even have a music video together. That was when they started talking. There's a lot of stuff that they have. You feel me? Like, you can see this stuff on display. Ciara has messed with quite a few dudes. And guess what? Of all the dudes she messed with, who did she end up with? The good guy. And I'm going to tell you this, if you're a good dude, you need to listen closely to me, bro. There's a lot of females that was out here getting fucked and ran through, bruh. Bending over for all the wrong niggas, giving their prime years to all the dirty foot ass niggas in the world that never deserved that opportunity. And then when they see that they're about to hit the wall or time is running, Jesus Christ, I need to find me somebody who's gonna come and save me. So guess what? Ciara got lucky. She got a Russell Wilson. You feel me? But there's a lot of females that are looking for their Russell Wilson, looking for their knight in shining armor, looking for some dude to come out here and put on the Superman cape, baby. Come save me. Let me tell you something. If you were in a screwed up position, they would not come and save you, bro. You feel me? This is shit you need to learn. And you have to be careful with who it is that you're making children with, because there's a lot of females. I'm telling you this right now. This is just my belief, bro. When females used to live certain lifestyles, bro, and they haven't changed, and they have daughters, their daughters will turn around and pick up that same friggin' lifestyle, and the headache that you were not supposed to be dealing with, you get to deal with it again in a daughter now. You get what I'm saying? I think critical in different ways. That's why I move the way that I move, bro. So nobody can't try and style me or play with me like that, bro. You feel me? Understand these things in life. Some people are going to look at Russell Wilson as, oh my gosh, he's a simp. Oh my gosh, he's so cringe. He's just doing things in the right way, but he didn't see that, bro. If the roles were reversed and you were broke, dog, Ciara wouldn't be talking to you. And that's just keeping it 100. Now, a lot of people know that, but he can't really see that. And that's the thing. Sometimes having a loving heart or being so loving, that can blind you sometimes, where you're not seeing that some people wouldn't do those same things for you in return. So these are things that you just have to remember and keep in mind, whether being a single man or a single woman. Understand that as a man, when you're a good dude, a good wholesome dude, females are not really out here searching their hardest for you, dog. If things go bad, they're going to be searching for you. You get what I'm saying? This is the thing about life, right? Females get approached by all types of dudes, good dudes, bad dudes, all of that. They know who's decent for them. They just pick and choose who it is that they want. And when they make the bad choices, that's when they want to find somebody good who can come and clean up after all of the mess that they done made in life. You don't have to agree with me. You could dislike this shit. You could unsub. It's just the truth. And people know this shit, bruh. Certain people shouldn't be out here living, coasting, cruising, skating around the block like it's no tomorrow, because when time comes for you to start hanging it up, there's some people who don't want to hang up the game, bro. They just want to continue playing like they're a kid on the inside. You feel me? And Russell Wilson, I'm being honest, dog. In my honest opinion, I would have never dated no Ciara, dog, because that girl was not looking for you, bro. Girls look for good guys when they see that they're screwed their life up. You feel me? And dudes like a Future, they get mad when a dude like a Russell Wilson comes and saves their female or baby mom, because why? It's like saying, yo, you didn't learn a lesson. You got enabled. You still are going to mess with the bad boys and expect that there's going to be a good dude to come and save you. That's why a lot of those dudes get pissed off. Besides the fact that they never had a stepfather, somebody who showed them genuine love like that. You get what I'm saying? So that's where a lot of that bitterness comes from. It's a tale of two halves. It's a dirty game. But I'm telling you right now, if you can look at things from all around the fence, you will see what's the best decision and choice to make, bro. In your prime years, make sure you use your prime years the best way possible. Don't be out here, if you're a female, giving your prime years away to dudes that's not worth it. You feel me? Because it's going to come back and backfire on you, bro. You have to make good decisions in life. Yes, we're human. Nobody's perfect. But I'm telling you right now, if you're wasting your time with the wrong people and then you get knocked up or you get in a bad situation, and man, I should have never did this. How about you should have never messed with the person you are messing with? I see this all the time in the world, bro. Females, I know females that live in my building when I was growing up. I went to school with, you get what I'm saying? At work with. Like, this stuff is common and it gets annoying, bro. Make good decisions in life so you don't have to face the consequences of making dumb decisions later. You feel me? That being said, remember this. Words can help you. They can hurt you. But here on my channel, I use them to uplift you because everybody's a champion. Nobody's a loser, man. Just remember this. Nothing wrong with being a stepdad, bro. Stepdads are needed in the world. Just know this. If you have a clean slate, meaning no kids, you shouldn't be out here dating somebody who has kids. Vice versa. It's a thing where it's like in the Bible how it says you need to be equally yoked. Date somebody you're equal to, bro. Yes, the jokes may be cool, the fun may be good, whatever it is that y'all doing. But you have to think about it. If you're messing with a person who has kids, you're second to that person and their kids. And if they have a bitter baby daddy or a bitter baby mom, they'll do whatever it is to cause hell in your life because you're playing savior to the person that they wanted to learn a life lesson. You get what I'm saying? Just remember these little keywords and you'll be A-okay, big boss. It's your boy 440 for the world, man. Peace.